Today let me show you how we have improved on the new Roadrunner Pro V2 motors. Let me show you how it splits this time. So we will need some tools for this whole procedure. The hex tool, size 4 and size 5, a T25 tool to remove this rotor, a size 12 open wrench, and a size 21 open wrench. Let me show you how to remove the motor. So you remove the zip tie. Make sure you unplug your plug and play connection first. Use the size 5 hex tool. Remove the brake caliper first. Up next, use the size 21 open wrench. Remove the motor nuts. Do it for both sides of the motor. Make sure when you remove your stuff, like the spacers, put them aside properly so that you remember how to fix them back. Next, T25 to remove the disc rotor screws. Next, size 4 hex tool. So put the longer end inside, then put the ring over, pivot in anti-clockwise direction. The screws will come off. So after taking out all the screws, you just have to nudge the motor a bit. It will come off. So this is how our new split rim looks like after disassembling it. So you can do tire changes easily. Most probably VoroMotors will sell tires with the rim included. We will let you guys know in near future. But currently the rim is sold with the motor and the tire by itself. Let us know if you prefer to buy the whole tire installed on the rim so that we can sell this as a whole set itself. Now let me show you how to put it back. It will be as simple as removing it. The open ends, without coloring, there is no black in color, you just have to put it back, slot them back in. Flip the other side, put it back in, use your palm, support the back of the motor. Then screw in some of the screws first. Once you have something screwed on, then put up the rest of the screws. So whenever you are tightening something in a circular pattern, right, always make sure you tighten it diagonally so that everything will be tightened evenly. If not, you'll be like out of place. Make sure you double check all the screws one round after you have tightened everything. Then put back this rotor. Put the spacers on. The wording's on top, facing us. When you tighten the screw, use the shorter end so that you can tighten securely. And always tighten in a cross-diagonal way. Once you have tightened the rotor, right, remember the spacers you have put on the left and right side, put them back according to how you remove it. Lift them up. You can use your feet or your knee to support. Put in the hook first on both sides. Put back the caliper in place. Secure the two nuts. So when you connect back, make sure you align the groove here. There's a special groove here. Align back on the same place here. Make sure the groove sits in properly. You'll be able to slide the whole connector back in smoothly. Then tighten this whole connector properly. Wrap it back. Smaller Velcro at the bottom, the bigger Velcro across the suspension. Then get a cable tie, secure it. There you go. Changing tire is not as hard as you think.